Welcome to Back Into Fishing. I'm out here again today at one of my local community lakes, Gunner's Lake. The last few times I was here, I did the fishing dock on the other side of the lake. Haven't had any bites over there. Today it's overcast. I'm just going to focus on this one side of the lake. Going to go all the way up to where the bridge is, work my way back, and I've noticed a lot of the shoreline vegetation is dying out. Might open up a few more spots, shoreline spots, to fish the lake. Holding out hopes this will be a good day. Okay, up to the bridge here. Acorns falling everywhere, squirrels everywhere. I got count over 50 squirrels getting here. I think first cast, let's make her a good one. I've been putting in my time here and not getting a single bite. I was beginning to wonder if there were any fish in here at all, or at least this section of the lake, and decided to drop the old crappie nibble in and come up with a bluegill. And, he was probably out here 30 feet. There is nothing around this bridge here. The water might be a little bit cooler here. I can't get to the water to drop my thermometer in, but we will get that done. If you watched my last video that I shot down here at Gunner's Lake, when I was on this bridge, there were workers up here cutting trees back, and I was asked to leave for safety reasons. And I can actually see, standing here, looking right in front of me, looking down the pathway, a lot of trees are gone. Not a bad one, about 4.5 inches. Took me like 5 more minutes to get it though. So, yeah, I think I'm out of the spot. Moving on. Does this spot look familiar? Last time I was here, I missed a fish. I saw him swimming up just under the surface. I threw up ahead of him and he grabbed the worm, took off, set the hook, hit the branch right above my head. Missed him. If you follow the main trunk of this tree out, about right there where that branch comes off to the left, something pecked real good on my worm. I'm going to throw a crappie nibble in there and see if I can get any interest. And that's what I pulled out from under this limb. See if I can get another one, then move on. No bass biting here. And there the next one is. Nicest one of the day, almost 5 inches. A couple spots later, he actually took off with my bait while I was screwing around with the reel. The line's wrapped inside of it. I have to see what I can do with that. This isn't too bad a spot for some panfish. Now I've caught 2 more about the size of that last one, but I think one more. I'm not here for panfish. Grab the spinner bait and start throwing it. The spinner bait didn't pay off, so I switched back over to the wacky worm. Third cast, right out there, something picked my worm up and took off with it. I set the hook, and again I hit an overhead branch, missed the fish. Fill in the blank as to what words you might want to use there. Another one I wasn't sure of. But we got him. He might just squeak by as a keeper. Nice fish. Where did I leave my pliers? Finally! I think it's been like 3 trips here since I caught a bass. I'll tell you one thing, considering that fish I missed a little while ago, when I set the hook on that last one there, I swung for the fences. Well, I tried the spinnerbait and this wake bait in here, but both proved ineffective. I mean, the water looks like it's open, but there's a fair number of leaves floating at the top, and even though the vegetation has started to die back, it's just a few inches under the surface. I mean, all I'm doing is spending my time cleaning vegetation off the hooks. I think I'll stick with the Wacky worm and the Texas rig worm for now. But time to move on. I got that fish probably in the first 5 minutes I was here, and it's been at least 15 minutes, not another bite. Nice bite. Bad hook setback. Maybe 6 inches. It's been a long time since I caught one in here that small. That might be a bite. Taking line. Now that's a better fish. Nice one, about 14 inches, pound and a quarter. I might be onto something here. The fishing may be picking up. Now that fish I got in the dock and those last 2 along the shoreline here came in about the last 35-40 minutes. And these last 2 came within 20 feet of each other. These are spots here on the shoreline that 2 weeks ago you couldn't fish, but the vegetation has died back enough that you can get to the shore now, and fish seem to be cooperating. I forgot to record it before, so I just did it again. Water temperature 60.1. Something on my line. Another keeper bass. I'm really surprised, considering the way the day started out, the way it is right now. He's close. He might be 11 and a half, might be 12. It's a good fish though, considering lately I haven't been getting anything. Alright, let's get him back in. Turned out to be a good surprising day today. I mean, I was originally fishing for some panfish, trying to fill the void and not catching anything, and then boom, 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 less than around an hour, I catch those 4 bass. So not a bad day at all, especially for this time of the year. I'll have to keep that in mind. Come back here again soon. The rest of my week is pretty busy, so probably be next week until I can get out again. But until I can get out again, thanks for watching. We'll see you then.